Listen, personal branding isn't what it one time was. Right now, there's tons of people in the same market trying to fight for the same people. So you need to ask yourself, what is the reason behind you building a personal brand? And what is your goal with it? And also, are you thinking long term or are you thinking short term? What is the thought behind it? Because there's many people like me when I first started. I just wanted to build a personal brand because it was cool, you know. Maybe get 10,000 followers, maybe 100,000, and I think it just looks cool because you just have the face of it, you know. But what are your actually thoughts or the strategy that you want to go on about when it comes to having this personal brand? Because need to have something. For me, it is my business, you know. I need to be the face of my business, like my business partner as well. So that's our case. But then you need to ask yourself, what is the face of it? I'm gonna show you something right now that I think would help you pretty much. So just stay tuned and watch the whole video because I think in the end you will be more aware about what you actually want to do and also how it could help you if you were to start one. When it comes to building your personal brand, there is a few fundamentals that you should have in place. One of them is your goal. What is the goal with having this personal brand? Is it to earn more money? Is it to get, the foundations to start a business so people know you, so you have the authority to get more clients? If you were to do outreach, if it was to have inbound, if you were running ads, what is the main goal that you want to have? For me, as already said, it's the business side of things, Sorry for the bad writing. It's the business side. For some people, it might be that they just are looking to have it long term. They don't want to have like short term period, but they want to have it long term. So they're looking to just have an exponential growth, just go up as slowly as possible. And then like at the end, you'll have this growth, right? That is how most people would have it, because it takes just this period right here might take 5 to 10 years. 5 to 10 years. Sorry. I need to make it a bit smaller, I reckon. Boom, like that. So you could either have it for business reasons, you could have it for long term, so it could be multiple reasons, or you can also have in terms of if you want to have a brand that is not only just to sell, is more an authority building thing. As already told, when it comes to the business, it's more of the fact that we want to get more clients if we were to do outreach, or what it was that we want to do with it in the first place. So I just need to enable this again. So first, figure out what your goal is. Figure out what goal you have with the personal brand, because from then on it's so much more easy to also look at the path that you have. Because the thing is, everyone has different paths, right? And for you to be able to be unique, you need to also figure out what your goal is. So once you figure out your goal, you can also figure out what path you want to take in order to achieve that goal, and also be unique on the way, and not just take the standard route and be just a normal person, because you want to either take one of these routes where it's outside of the norm. So that's the first thing. Figure out your goal and take it from there. Then you have, what's your story? Why should people watch you? What makes you unique? Do you have a story of things that you have achieved in your life? What are those things? For me, it's more of the fact that I started as a carpenter when I was at school. So this is right here where I was as a carpenter, right? Right now I'm 20 years old. So this was like 1 or 2 years ago, right? So then I had the carpenter. These were the times where I felt like life were beneath the level that I wanted to be at, right? So you feel like you're just under here when you are obviously not doing stuff that you want to do. So for me to be able to get over this bad rhythm that I was in, I needed to figure out what I actually wanted to do in life. Right here is the change where I decided to take action on my life, where I decided to not do the ordinary route. This is where I decided not to continue going school. I didn't drop out, but I didn't go to university. But it was more the fact that I wanted to invest in myself and my skills, and making sure that I have the fundamentals to achieve something more than just the usual, as already said. So this is the time where I was starting the agency model. I started posting, short form content, the ordinary ones that people were posting. It wasn't highly edited, and it was also really really poor videos because first of all the hooks weren't that great. Also the messaging weren't that great. Like the value that I wanted to give to people were really poor. And in the end, I didn't have any CTAs or call to actions. Because you want to have call to actions in most videos, other than probably some YouTube videos. Obviously, it's good to have call to actions as well. But in this case, like that was not familiar with the way that I moved, at the time. So this time, I said this is like 1 or 2 years ago, where I felt really bad about where I was in life. This path right here, sorry. So I decided to make a change. So that's where I wouldn't say this is my breakthrough, but this is where I decided to take risk. I decided to be comfortable being uncomfortable, because that is one of the things that you also need to understand. And once you get above this level of being in a poor mood, or whatever that level is for you, because everyone has different mood levels, if everyone has different achievements that is going to feel better than others, you're also going to have these ups and downs, but it will be as low as you were before, because you're already kind of taking the first step out of your comfort zone, being uncomfortable, and making sure that you are ready for the obstacles that you may face. So I'm not going to talk too much about the way that I did it, the way that I took action, all that stuff, because it's pretty straightforward, right? There was one day where I stopped looking at the motivational videos. I stopped trying to I stopped trying to just dump off my dopamine into videos, thinking that would make the change. And I decided to take action in my own hands, which is what most people need to do. So that was this date right here. And yeah, from then on, it's been pretty straightforward. And the path that I wanted to talk about is that I started as a carpenter. I did school, everything, but it was the choice that I didn't go to university, which was the leading choice to me being where I'm at right now. So it led me to doing an agency model, slowly going over to mentorship, which I'm doing right now. And yeah, we'll just still keep going. And right now we are in the building, or in the, okay, I can't say building because we already built it, but we're right now just running the dream business of our lives, me and my business partner called Jay Hyatt, which is called Creator 1. It's underneath this video, our school community. If you want to join it, just feel free to do so. But basically, figure out yourself what your uniqueness is. Figure out why people want to watch you. The same goes for everyone. You need to resonate with people. People want to resonate with you, and that is how it goes. It's that simple. But yeah, further down, you need to have a system, right? In order for you to be able to succeed, you need to have a system. What that system is, it really depends. For me and my colleague or business partner, we are running this system right here, which is called the Creator 4. It's based on 4 different main components, which is one, a crafted ad, which is basically us talking to our target audience. We are talking to the people that we want to help, which is both coaches and creators. The way that we do so is by having a crafted ad, as said, which is tailored specifically to those people. We find what their values are, and we figure out that we're just being straight honest. We're talking about what we are doing, how we help the people that we already helped, and how we can basically help you if you're a coach or creator. From then on, we build an audience. We just stack up people to our personal brands, which is both YouTube and Instagram. From then on, we have organic content, which is long form videos just like these. And there's short form, which is on YouTube and Instagram, short form reels or YouTube Shorts, right? These people will then be led into these videos, which would then lead them into our community. People that join our community or an email newsletter, this could be both the school community that we have. School. So I write with a mouse, so it's pretty bad. School or a email newsletter. I just write an E here, so you understand, right? Email newsletter. This is basically a place where we just stack up people, so we have them in our ecosystem, because we want to have our target audience watching our videos on and on again to feel more warm with us, because in the end, we want to help you, right? There's no kind of hidden stuff, because everyone knows how the market works nowadays. We have a crafted ad, building our audience, getting them to watch our organic content, feeling more attached to us, building leads by them getting into our school community or email newsletter. And from then on, we lead them to our conversations, which is basically, where we talk with them in person or over social media, where we're literally figuring out if we can work with them, if they have the fundamentals or if they don't. If not, that's fine. We just lead them into our ecosystem again. We have them in our school community or email newsletter. So we just have them in our pipeline over and over again, right? Just making sure that they're warm, and by the time they are ready to invest or ready to take action, we're here, But there's one thing I also wanted to talk about, which is, okay, I guess I can't equip that color, which is this. This is what you don't want if you have a personal brand, if you want to grow a personal brand. This is exactly what you don't want right here. You see, these people has 246,000 followers, 4,100 posts, and you can see this message right here. Hey, Sebastian Bøstein. I hope you're having a good, I don't know, it's probably meant to have some sort of message right here, good day or whatever. Would it be okay if I asked a question related to your content? I mean, in most cases, people won't answer these messages, right? And what you can also see on this right here, this person has 501,000 followers, 1,400 posts. We follow over 48 same people, and this person as well, 28 of the same people, right? And you look at this message, hey, Sebastian Bøstein-Melhus, I hope you're having a good, here we go again, good what? Would it be okay if I ask a question related to your content? How similar are these messages, first of all? In this case, you have 246,000 followers, 501,000 followers, and you're basically copying the same message and sending to the same person, just from different accounts of these this amount of followers, right? So this is what you don't want. If you're building an audience, let's say you're successful with it, your whole plan isn't to continue doing cold outreach for 15 or 10, 15 years. Like, the reason for you to build an audience or personal brand in the first place is to be able to step out of that place or step out of your business, so you can automate stuff, so you can let things go on autopilot or have different systems, so you don't need to do basically like this. Doing cold outreach won't do you much, right? And most people know that. So this is exactly what you don't want when it comes to looking long term. If you're looking for the long term run, or even short run, you having 246,000 followers or 501,000 followers isn't the best case when it comes to doing outreach, right? Outreach is something that you do in the beginning because you want to have some clients. So in this case, I haven't answered these people, right? Because first of all, I saw that they're both the same message, kind of. Just one of them have my full last name and one has not, obviously. And then I also see that there's just straight up copied, right? And this is what most people also recognize when it comes to sending outreach in the first place. If you send copied messages, it's really easy to see, right? But don't get me wrong. You don't need to have it all figured out to start a personal brand. As I told you, I said that you needed a goal, you need to be unique and all that stuff. Don't take that all of that seriously, right? Take it seriously to a certain degree, certain point, because what you want in the end is to just start. You need to just take action and let your path just unveil itself when you go. Because if you don't understood it by now, your path won't just all of a sudden fall in front of you, right? You need to take actions and feel uncomfortable and be comfortable feeling uncomfortable to be able to get to that level of um unveiling, or get to that level where things will go by itself. And that will take some time. So without further ado, this video is just for me to tell you that you need to just start, take action straight away. Don't think too much. But also, if you have a goal with your personal brand, be clear about what that goal is, so you know what to look for in terms of your next steps. So you don't need to, take unnecessary steps. And also make sure that if you have a unique story, get that out there, because there are people out there who will resonate with that story and feel more attached to you. And if you're selling something, that is your gold mine. So please leave a like and comment, subscribe as well, and be ready for the next video, because there's tons of videos like these. Make sure to watch the video that pops up here or there, and I'll see you in the next one.